Okay, I'm Pat.
And I'm Courtney, and we did problem 19, which is an accepted relationship between stopping distance d in feet and the speed of the car v in miles per hour is d equals 1.1 v plus 0.06 v squared on dry level concrete. So for the first one is A, which is how many feet will it take a car traveling 45 miles per hour to stop. So what you do is you plug 45 in for V. So you do D equals 1.1 times 45 plus 0.06 times 45 squared. And so that equals 49.5 plus 121.5. Then when you add those together, it equals 171 feet. So this is your answer for A.
Alright, letter B. If an accident occurs 200 feet ahead of you, what is the maximum speed you can be traveling to avoid being involved? Well, what you want to do here is take the 200 and plug it into this equation here as d, because that's the distance. So 200 equals 1.1 v plus 0.06 v squared. So you wanted to get it to equal 0, so you subtract 200 from both sides to get y equals 0.06 v squared plus 1.1 v squared minus 200. And then you take that and you plug it into the quadratic formula. That's going to be A, that's going to be B, that's going to be C. And you get negative 1.1 plus or minus the square root of 1.1 squared minus 4 times 0.06 minus 200, or times negative 200. That's all going to be over 2 times 0.06. That's going to go over to negative 1.1 plus or minus the square root of 49.21 over 0.12. And that's going to give you two answers. One of them is going to be 49.29 or negative 67.62, and since speed can't be negative, your answer is going to be 49.29 miles per hour before that.
This is just once you multiply it out. Oh, so that's first we have to do is you have to step. And this is your A, and this is your B.
Okay, and the last one is C, which is what might the term 1.1V represent? And we found that to be, it could be the reaction time distance.
So then once you
And that's problem 19.
Yep.